Leo, welcome to your November read. I've got a couple of different oracle decks I'm using this month, but before we get to that, let me do your Celtic cross spread. Oh, we're starting with the Ten of Swords, crossed by the Tower. Oh my goodness. Okay, the Strength card at the bottom, absolutely. The Two of Wands, the Devil in your crown. My goodness, the Nine of Swords. What is happening here, Leo? This is some crazy energy. You've got the Ten of Cups, okay, the Emperor, nice, the Four of Swords, yep, and in your outcome, the Magician, amazing way to end. Bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, okay, balancing groundedness with clarity, and I feel like just from what I'm seeing, that Knight of Wands is kind of asking you to try to see this as a new adventure. I feel like also action this month, being active, going on trips, keeping your body moving will help you navigate this energy more easily. It's going to kind of shake your own energy up a little bit and release stuff like your mental stuff. So being active this month will actually help you. And actually having adventures as well, going on trips or going bike riding or swimming with the dolphins, something that actually gets you moving and connected with nature should help you. Let's have a look at your oracle cards before we get to that main spread. First deck I'm using is the Starseed Oracle, and you have Earth School, okay, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Wow, well, that kind of makes sense, given what I'm seeing here. There's a reason you're going through this, and I just want to point out you've got that Queen of Swords and that Queen of Pentacles under there. If you can get clarity on this situation and ground yourself through this, you'll recognize the lessons that are coming in from whatever you're dealing with this month. And don't be frightened, like the energy is actually going to be really positive. You've just got some mental stuff that you need to deal with. It's actually really positive. But this is letting you know that there's a reason you're going through what you're going through. This is about your soul growth. Before I say any more, I just want to see what our other oracle card is. So this is the Sacred Spirit Oracle, and you've got emotional challenges, resolve the issue. Wow. You're going through a bit of a life lesson this month, I think. Positive things are coming in for you. There's just something about the energy this month that, and it's not just for you, there's something about this energy that is asking us to go quite deep. It's not a really forceful, fiery energy. It's actually quite subtle, but there was a reason I was pulled this month to use these oracle decks, because I've had these for ages and I've hardly used them for my online reads, but I felt pulled to use them this month. The energy seems to be supporting a more spiritual perspective to our lives. And as we start elevating, we need to clear blocks that are holding us down, holding us back. And that seems to be what's happening for you this month. The energy supporting you, looking at the things that are keeping you trapped or small or limited. It might be a bit uncomfortable along the way, but it is going to free you up and lead you to a much stronger, more powerful energy going forward. Okay, let's have a look at this spread. You've got the Two of Wands in your recent past. This is about a choice that was presented to you recently. And because it's the two, I feel like you haven't actually made a decision about which way you're going yet. You may have put this decision out of your mind, but there's a reason it's here. This is leading to the whole rest of this story. And I feel like what it's done is it's triggered some kind of possible dark night of the soul or death of the ego situation within you. The Ten of Swords is a dramatic ending of some kind. It's like this decision being presented to you has shaken something up in you, and it's made you look at something within you, like your perspective on life or the way you look at a certain situation or the way you interact with the world in some way. It's been shaken up and dismantled, and it's kind of left you feeling a bit rattled, and it's kind of Oh, the words I got is it's kind of broken something in you, but in like a good way. There was some old structure or old programming that needed to be broken. It's just that when it happens, it doesn't feel so good. But the Ten of Swords is actually an amazing card, because what happens when this body dies is that it releases the spirit. The sun is rising in the distance, and his hand is in the same position that the Hierophant's hand is in. And the Hierophant actually flipped out while I was shuffling your cards earlier. I nearly pulled it out, but I thought if he wants to be seen, he'll be seen. He's kind of come through here, letting me know that this is about a spiritual awakening. The dark night of the soul comes before an awakening. The dark night comes before the dawn. There's a reason this is ending, and it's creating space within you for a higher perspective on your life. Whatever this was that came in your recent past, it might not have even been particularly significant, because this is only a 2. It's a very low minor arcana. But it opened a door in your mind that has led to this Ten of Swords energy. And the fact that it's crossed by the Tower is really interesting, because there's a lot of resistance in this. There's a resistance to change. But this is also, someone else had the Tower in the challenge position, and it brings in a lot of kind of catastrophizing energy. I actually feel like you might be mentally making this kind of worse or more dramatic than it actually is, because what this is doing is creating space within you for really positive new life to bloom, for this strength, this resilience, this bright, sunshiny, powerful mastery of the ego energy to rise to the surface. But you're kind of blocking it by getting stuck in the kind of chaos of this, the difficulties, the pain of it. It's kind of become so prominent in your head. It's sort of grown and grown and grown, and it's put you in this space of this Nine of Swords energy, this space where thoughts and anxieties and stresses are kind of going around and around and around, and it's keeping this strength card below the surface. It's not really allowing it to rise. I've kind of jumped around here because the most important card is this Devil card in the crown of your reed. Because it's in the crown, you're very conscious that this is something that actually needs to be addressed. The Devil is a trap. These are the lovers that are chained to the Devil. It's time to release them, to set your heart free. This is that emotional challenge, and it's asking you to resolve the issue. This is putting this in your hands here. And this is in your hands because it's in the crown of your reed. You're aware of this, and you have the tools to break yourself free. You're the one that can release yourself from this. Now, remember, you've got the Knight of Wands overseeing this read. If you do get stuck in this energy, go and do something fun and adventurous. Get active, play a sport, go for a bike ride, go punch a punching bag if it's getting really stressful and your anxiety is building. Release some of that energy. Move your energy. That can help loosen these chains, and it can just let you get a better perspective on what's happening. The more you can do that, the more you'll shake up this energy that wants to keep you locked in your thoughts and stresses and worries. Because whatever it is, this is all very internal. This is all mental stuff that's going on. Like I said, the decision that came in doesn't feel like it was that big. It doesn't feel like it's anything external that's really triggered this to this degree. This was just something that came your way, and you might have had a vague thought of, well, maybe I should consider that. That sort of set off this like domino effect that just built and built and built. Whatever this is obviously related to some old patterns. These 3 cards are very connected to old programming. That's what needs to be broken. Those are the chains that need to be broken. And this is in your hands. You can do this. You've got all of this strength below the surface that's supporting you. This is your foundation for this month, Leo. This is your card. You're a powerful Leo. You're mastering this ego. You don't need to deal with that ego stuff anymore. You can let it go. Try not to catastrophize, as I said, with the Tower. Find a sense of emotional calm. And your other piece of advice, really important with this 10 of Cups, Recognize the blessings you already have. Connect with your family, your friends, your pets, anyone that you care about that brings joy to your heart, any activity or location that brings joy to your heart. Recognize that, let your heart light up. There are a lot of blessings around you. This 10 of Cups is the happy everything card. There is so much for you to connect with, to bring joy into your life. And this will help you recognize that this is actually not as important as your mind is convincing you it is. This will help get you out of your head and into your heart. So these two tools, this being active, shaking up your energy, and then connecting in with something that brings you joy, reminds you why life is worth living, that will help release these chains that are binding you right now. It is a bit of a challenge for you, but you will resolve this issue. You're going to be so fine. You do have that magician in your outcome, Leo. You're going to be fine. And you've got your card supporting you at the foundation here. I'm not concerned. It's just because they're so prominent and so intense, it's just kind of important for me to let you know that this might come up for you this month, this intense mental energy, but you have the tools to overcome it. Your external factors is the Emperor. It's a powerful energy. This feels to me like it's someone in your life who's got a sense of authority and confidence, someone who can lead you and guide you when you get caught up in your head. This feels like quite a positive energy. Whoever this person is for you, what I'm feeling is there's someone coming over this 10 of Cups. There's someone that kind of gives you a sense of comfort while you're dealing with this. You're a powerful Leo. You're normally very authoritative and confident and brave and can take charge of your own life. But just while you're dealing with this, there's someone around you who's as strong and powerful as you normally are, who's actually providing you a bit of comfort through this. They're kind of supporting you, giving you a sense of stability and security. They might even be a little bit bossy, but it's kind of in a way that helps or works for you. So when you start getting in your head and these things aren't helping, the Knight of Wands action energy and this 10 of Cups connecting with the things that bring you joy energy, when those aren't really helping you, seek out this person and just say, look, can I just get your advice on this? Or can you just help shake me out of this stress energy? I just need someone to give me a bit of a boost, a bit of a kick up the bum. Whatever you need, whatever works for you, this person feels like there's someone that's going to support you through this. They feel very powerful in this situation for you right now. So that's amazing. You have so much support around you right now, Leo. Everything is supporting you, breaking yourself free of those devil chains once and for all. This feels like something that's been building and it was just ready to burst, which is why it got triggered by one small decision that was presented to you. Feels like it was just ready to be brought to the surface and cleared once and for all. So use this time while it's here and seek the support of this person or these people around you that is encouraging and supporting, and I think will help connect you back in with your heart again. The Four of Swords and your hopes and fears, you're kind of just wanting a rest. You're wanting your thoughts to calm and to feel that higher spiritual connection rather than this stress sort of sideways thought energy or this deeply hurtful, piercing 10 of Swords energy. This is kind of a mental exhaustion though. I'm feeling like you've got a lot of energy and you're actually doing really well. This 10 of Cups feels really supportive. It says emotional challenges here. This does have a little bit of that there, but it's more the thoughts that are your enemy at the moment. And you're just wanting your thoughts to quiet. You've got the tools here to support you. So if you need to take a rest, it's more of a mental rest that you're after. Physically, you do feel fine, and physically, I feel like being active is actually going to support you and it is going to help calm those thoughts and bring in that Four of Swords mental rest for you. Amazing magician in your outcome. You're going to be so fine. This is you getting that magic wand and alchemizing this to create something better. This is bringing the higher principles into reality. This is as above, so below. He's mastered all the elements, including the swords, and he's alchemizing them, turning lead into gold. By the time you get to the end of this month, you're going to be all over this. And I feel like you will still have the support of this emperor, whoever this person is in your life. It doesn't have to be male, it's just because he is an emperor. But this is someone who's going to kind of be there right till the end. And I feel like you're going to be able to celebrate with them because you're going to be in such a powerful position when you get to this point. That magician, I mean, what a card to end on. So cool. I'm going to put clarifiers for you. There's so much to look at here, but let's see if we can bring it down to a few of them. Basically, I feel like I need to look at that devil energy, but it's so connected with the 10 of swords and the 9 of swords. It's probably going to be all three of those, but it's essentially the devil we're looking at. What are these chains? What else can I let you know about this energy? You got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. The 9 of Cups. This is interesting energy. What is this about? The Chariot. Okay, that was the exact energy that I was feeling when I said that this is in your hands, that you're the one that can break yourself free of those devil chains. When it said resolve the issue, I was thinking that's the Chariot. It's like you taking the reins and steering yourself to where you need to be. Taking charge of this. That's exactly what I felt with that Chariot. So I'm really glad that came through. The 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups feel really interesting to me. There's a sense with the devil of indulgence, and there's something here with those two cards, the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, of you kind of indulging in your wishes and them not working out the way you wanted, or you went down a path in the hopes of creating your wishes and it didn't work out, or you got what you wanted but you realize that it wasn't what you wanted after all. There's something with the devil that kind of corrupts things. So you thought you knew what you wanted and you got it, but you discovered that actually it's not what you wanted after all. That's what this devil is bringing in. There's something here that feels like it's been corrupted, and it's like you're having trouble letting go of that, which is why you're caught in these chains, and it's time to break those chains. Take charge of this, take hold of this. It may be that it's time to let go of these wishes. Yes, you probably always wanted them. And so whatever this was that came in with the 2 of Wands, it's helped you see this from a new perspective. And it's like, okay, I might have wanted this before, but now I'm seeing this in a different light, and actually it's not that great. I'm not happy. My wishes have changed. My perspective has changed, and it's time now to release yourself from the chains. There's an energy with these three, the devil, the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, of like, it reminds me of when I was a kid and I lost a tooth and I couldn't help but run my tongue over the gap, you know, when the nerves are really raw and it hurts, but you kind of just keep doing it anyway. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. It's like there's something that's not great. It's not pleasant, but you sort of can't stop doing it. You can't get away from it. I feel like that's why you've been trapped in this. It may be for some of you that there's been a relationship that you really wanted, but it's actually really unhealthy. Now's the time to end the relationship. That's the kind of energy. It doesn't have to be a relationship, doesn't have to be a lost tooth. This is just something that's got that flavor about it. Everything this month is supporting you cutting these ties, cutting those chains and setting yourself free. This feels actually incredibly positive, Leo. I want to look at this strength card because this is you. This is who you are. This is your supportive energy. I want to see if there's a way to help bring it to the surface more easily. And we're starting with the 7 of Cups. Ooh, 7 of Wands. 2 sevens, okay. What I'm feeling so far with these two cards, the 7 of Cups is saying to keep your options open. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. So I'm trying to look at how to bring the strength to the surface. The 7 of Cups is saying there are a lot of options out there for you. It's about connecting with your heart because they're cups. So it's that 10 of Cups energy again. Recognizing the things that are available to you that light your heart up and building this bridge to move towards them. Now she's actually building the bridge to get away from somewhere she doesn't want to be. She can't actually see where she's going, but we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. You can take your time, you can map your route, you can figure out all the details. But if you keep a goal in mind, and for her it's just to get to the other side of the river, you don't need to see the whole path. Take your time. The strength is letting you know that it's going to be there. It's not going away. You can take one step at a time, following a path that helps to open your heart up and just moves you away from this situation. Now, in terms of practical steps, I actually really like this because the practical steps are saying figure out one small thing that brings you joy and take action towards that, following a detailed plan, going nice and slow, one step at a time. So if you're trying to find the strength to, for instance, get out of a relationship, you need to feel solid and strong on your own. So one of the first things you can do is to find a hobby that you've always wanted to do. Take action by looking it up, getting all of the details about this, and then going to your first class or whatever it is. I know, like pottery. Then you can find all the details that you need, where you're going, what time it starts, and then take action and go to that first class. It's like taking this one little step towards regaining your independence will kind of set you free. Obviously, that's just one example. This could be absolutely anything, but it's just about recognizing that you have options available to you and taking steps towards bringing them in one little step at a time. This will just help you regain your confidence in yourself and your independence and your self-assurance that you can break yourself out of this situation or this mental stuff that's causing you stress. I did say it's mainly mental, it's mainly internal, and that's still true, even though I've given you kind of more external examples. It's just to kind of give you a flavor of what the energy is and how you can utilize it. It does really feel like it's more mental stuff. It's really you getting caught in that tower catastrophizing energy. There are still ways that you can help bring that strength to the surface and help you break free of those chains that are keeping you in that mental programming, that sense of addiction or stuckness or feeling small and trapped. All right, I'm going to pull on the Magician because I want to see if I can give you any more information about what's coming next for you. It looks really, really positive, whatever it is. Whoa, you got the Judgment immediately. That's a powerful energy. That's the dead coming back to life. This is you waking up, ready for a brand new life. Wow. You're being called up. I feel like you're being protected and watched over. Oh, wow. You then got the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about self-assurance and standing on your own 2 feet, which is what I was feeling with that Strength card. It's like it's coming to the surface right at the end here. And you got the Two of Wands again. This is really sneaky. It's like hinting back to that Two of Wands right at the start of the read. This may be the same choice, but it's basically saying the options are still there for you. You can choose to keep going down the old path, or you can take this new path and carry with you this independence, this sense of freedom and awakening that comes with the Judgment card. That Judgment is so powerful. It's setting you free. It's giving you this sense of self-confidence, self-sufficiency, independence, and self-reliance, and allowing you to make this decision with the Two of Wands without any of the hang-ups that you had before. You really are setting yourself free with that magic wand of the Magician. It's amazing. Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands. Incredible. This is this moment where your ships are about to come in. This actually feels like it's the energy kind of governing all of those cards now. It's like this building anticipation of something really positive and exciting coming in for you. It's just this journey that you need to go through. You'll get there. You're Leo. You're powerful. I'm going to pull 3 final message cards for you, Leo. The 6 of Wands. Awesome. You're going to be victorious. You don't need to worry. A lot of Swords energy in there, but that action card, taking action, treating this as an adventure, will see you through this, and you've got a new adventure awaiting you. You've got a brand new journey ahead with that incredible Fool card. You really are setting yourself free. You're riding into it with such conviction and speed. This is awesome. The 6 of Wands, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords, they're all telling you that that sword energy, that devil energy through the center of your read, it's not going to last. It's a very important part of this journey, but you are absolutely going to be victorious. It's opening the way for a brand new adventure, and you're going to charge ahead with that magic wand. Amazing, amazing bottom of the deck. You have the magic wand. You have the Ace of Wands. It's so great. I love that. That Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe. It's a blessing. It's the universe saying, this is the wand that you're going to have when you get to that magician, that outcome. And with it, you can create anything. You can create the life you want. There's so much creativity with this magic wand. There's so much promise and opportunities opening up for you. Fresh energy, new passion, that spark of inspiration. You're going to be so fine, Leo. Have an incredible November, and I wish you all the best with overcoming that devil. You've got this. Thanks, Leo.